Hello everybody, welcome to my channel again, and this is the series Foreigner Hunt. So I just found this this guy right here, and we just gonna talk. Why did you choose to go to Vietnam?
Because I ended my internship in Indonesia like a month ago. I spent 1 month in Indonesia and speak with a lot of people who telling me that Vietnam was kind of cool and you have a lot of landscape and things to see. So I came here 3 days in Hanoi, and then I'm joining some friends to do the Ajang Loop and going to Sapa and everything.
Hajang Loop.
Yeah.
Everyone I talk does that. It's very good trip.
Yeah, it seems to be pretty famous, but
So, so you follow people's suggestion to go to Vietnam.
yeah.
By the way, he is Axel. His
Yeah.
name is Axel. He's 21 years old. We have a brief introduction, and now we. What is your first impression when you go to Vietnam?
So I came here in Hanoi, and so before that I spent 1 month in Indonesia in little Iceland with really less people. And then I came in the big city like that with a lot of cars and everything. So it
And
came out.
a lot of honking.
Yeah, that's one thing. It's really like when I spent like 6 months in Bangkok, and also so I come from France, from Paris, and the same up here. So I will wake up by the whole the animation of the city, but it's a really nice city. It's really out. It's really nice city.
So you are getting used from it, or
Yeah.
are you?
I need like 1 day to be really used to that. But
How long have you been in here?
Yeah, it's been 3 days.
3 days. Oh. What um what have changed what is have changed your thought about Vietnam in these 3 days?
My
Your, what have changed your thought about Vietnam in these 3 days?
actually, so I came from France, and so I know that in the past it was like a French colony and everything. But in these 3 days, I did lots of museum about that, and like you understand, in French schools there's some courses, some history courses that are like we didn't learn enough about the impact we had in this country and all the friends in the past had lived in this country. So I learned a lot about the impact of France here. But
What do you think I should visit first when I go to France?
it's a good France. It's a good question. Actually, you just have to spend like. So if you arrive in Paris, just spend like 1 day to just walk on the city, go from all the museum and all the streets. Like you just be used to all the different architecture in Paris and everything. And then to visit, you have the classic Tour Eiffel, Notre Dame, and everything. And then you need to go also. I'm from Paris, but I'm studying in Marseille, in the south of France. And you need to go there also to see the landscape with like the Calanques. So it's near to the Mediterranean, and like big mountains, all the Mediterranean. That's really really nice.
So very lot of applause places.
A lot of places to visit in France.
Do you have any question for me so I could answer and introduce more?
Yeah. So you're 15 years old, right?
Yes, I'm 15 years old right now.
So what's your like education level? Because I don't know how it's working in Vietnam.
Oh, so as of right now, I could be considered a high schooler.
Okay.
A high schooler, but I have already, like, we are still in. I said in UK next year.
Oh, you're going to
Next, no, I do not study in UK. My friend is in UK. So next year, he said that he's going. Next year is the end of high school in UK. Am I right?
Yeah, I think so.
So
Yes.
after high school, you will go to college.
Yeah, we have like so. I did like something that you see in France, like preparatory school, prepare you to engineering school, but in
So like
lot of cases,
special schools.
yeah, but in generally you're going to college after that. You're starting to specialize yourself on what you want to do after, like at 18.
So I think in our country we do not have anything called college. So high school is when I've already so high school we got two stages of high school. First is from the sixth grade to the ninth grade, and then the second stage is from the 10th grade to the 12th grade, and they are all high school. Um, the sixth grade is about 12 years old, and the ninth grade is about I'm already dropped out of ninth grade, and I'm going to the second stage of high school. And once we finish the first stage of high school, we have two choices. One we go to college because we failed to go to the second stage of high school, or second we go to high school, the second stage of high school, and after the second stage of high school, we go to university.
Okay, and you know, like what university or what you want to do after all of this, or maybe it's too early.
I think it's a bit too early to decide, but I think I'll go to the school of East End EU university is for engineering,
Okay,
or almost for engineering.
okay. You seem to like journalism or videography.
Yeah, I do a lot of series about talking. I can improve my confidence,
Yeah,
my
it's
English
nice.
fluency.
And you're really good in English.
Yeah, thank you very much. And maybe I'm learning Chinese right now. So maybe later, after I learn about Chinese speaking, I could go around and talk
Yeah.
with Chinese people like 你好，我是法师.
Seems
Some
really
stuff
impressive.
like that.
And it sounds absolutely amazing, but that seems impressive.
Thank you very much. Oh, what do you study when you were in university?
So I'm in an engineering school, so I spent like in our system, so we at the 18 go to 2 years of preparatory school where like you are studying all days, doing 2 years, and then you have some concours, what's it like competition.
Oh, competition.
Yeah, and like you have to have your ranking and you can choose the school you want to go. And so I did that like 2 years ago, and now it's been 2 years that I'm in engineering school in the south of France. And so it's why I had to do an internship abroad for the school, and it's why I was 6 months in Taiwan. And so I still have 1 year left to the school, and then be done with my like engineering studies.
We also have ranking in the so in our system we have to do a test of Hanoi is called I don't know what to call it. It's almost like a state in America. So Hanoi is a state. We have every student in Hanoi to take 3 wishes. No, it is wishes. It is not actually wishes. Wishes is about school. We have 3 wishes. It's 3 schools you want to go in. The third wish is the least you want to go in. The middle one is the middle one you want to go in. The first one is the one you most want to go in, and you want to score. And those schools will publicly announce a score to get to their school. If you score equal or above, you are in the school, in the first school. But if you fail the first school, you go into the second school. But if you fail the second school, you go to the third school. But if you fail the third school, that's only the path for you to go to college, civilian med school. So in our system, we have 2 types of schools: the government med school and the civilian med school. The civilian med school, we just kind of like get money to go in.
Like
It doesn't
private schools.
really about score too much.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you have any tips to study in university about time management, about how to study and how to be efficient?
That's a good question. Actually, in the today you have to be aware of all the new tools we have, all the AI tools and everything. You can be so much more. You have to know how to use them, not to be used by them and just do your exercise with them and everything, but know how to use them and to optimize your time and everything with them, but not to be used by them. And I think it's really important. Like we are in the generation that have to learn how to use them because it will be the biggest segment of our last, I don't know, since internet come. I think it's the biggest new area that will come. So I think for your studies you need to be to know how to use all those new tools. I don't know how they are seen in Vietnam. I know that in France, if you are using too much of AI tools when you are working, you seem like to be lazy and everything. But that can be right if you are not using them right. But if you know how to use them, you can just be more productive and more efficient. I don't know in Vietnam how they are seen like all the AI to like ChatGPT or things like that. Is that good to use, or if you use them in school, you are like lazy man or something like that? As I
So you are using AI tools to study, then
just that I don't know how they are seen in Vietnam. If it's good
oh,
to use them or
students
not.
also use
Yeah.
AI in Vietnam. Use it a lot. It really are fighting their creativity and the thinking ability. They get
Yeah.
lazy in thinking.
Yeah, it's so
Most of that.
you have to know how to use them and not to be used by them and just let them do everything. And
Yeah.
like for example, like during my internship, I had to work on a paper about it was about an application for autistic children, and the idea for a research project. And the idea was to be able to create a tool to assess the severity of the autism of those children just by let them play to a tablet game. And so 6 months before, I have no idea how to use them. Then because of all the AI tools and also on all internet, but the AI tools make me like learn so much faster about all of that. So I can learn how to code about this and so. And so because of those AI tools, I've been able in 6 months to create to really be able to help with research projects. And I know that if I will not have all those tools, I will not be able to use them. So if you know how to use them, you can learn with them and not be just lazy and let them do everything.
What is your big regret in university that you would like to share?
My big request,
Regret.
I regret. Yes, yeah, I have no real regrets. Actually, I'm not a big fan of the school where I am. Like I'm in an engineering school, but it's named like a general engineering school. So it's not really seems anything because we are not learning really specific things. We should be general engineer that will not seem everything. Because it's more a school to become a manager or things like that, and I don't really want to do that. But I love that school because I have the opportunity to do a lot of association thing and meet a lot of people.
Like clubs.
Yeah, like clubs exactly. I did a lot of video things and.
What you do? Also do videos?
Yeah, not on YouTube. Not at this time, not on YouTube, but I did. Yeah, I was in the association
Like
of video.
projects.
Yeah. And so for all of that, I love, and all the people I met, I love that. So I will not say that I regret to go to that school, but I know that I will not go on the job it prepared to me. I know that after the school I will have to do some more education, maybe do a PhD or stuff like that. But I will not say that I regret it because it's really good ranking, so I know that it's opened me a lot of doors. I don't know.
Do you have something to ask me? Can I answer?
Do you want to travel after you?
Oh, I do want to travel a lot.
Where do you want to go?
I think what is my first country that I want to travel? What do you think my first country that I will need to travel to?
So which one?
What do you think the first country you should travel?
Wow, that's a hard question. But actually, I think the first country you should go is the one near to you because it's the easiest one. But I don't really know well Asia. I just did it so Indonesia, Thailand. I love Indonesia. But I can't say if it's really different than Vietnam because I'm here only for 3 days. So it's hard to
Oh, so you haven't gone to India yet?
Hmm?
You haven't go to India yet?
India, no.
Oh.
No. I only did in Asia, I only did Indonesia, Thailand, and so here with Vietnam, but only for only 3 days. So it's hard to tell you somewhere to go. But I want to tell you go to Europe because this is where I come from, and I love France, and I love also Italy. It's beautiful. And
I think I'll go to Italy.
Italy, yeah.
Then I go to France and I go to UK.
Yeah, like a road to European road trip. Yeah, you're right. We should do that. But I think it's really like me to go here. It's really expensive, and if you want to start traveling before, you have to do just near where you're from, like in Thailand or in I don't know where you want to go.
Anyway, I love travel too much, so much that I have a bucket list of where should I travel. Like Stonehenge, do you know Stonehenge?
Stonehenge?
The stone thing,
Oh,
the
yeah.
circle stone
Yeah.
thing. It's like very big rock and they don't know how to move it,
Yeah.
like that kind of thing. And Machu Picchu, do you know Machu Picchu?
Yeah, but I want to go to South America next year.
Um, and I think why, but they do have a lot of storms there.
Where?
Hawaii.
Hawaii, yeah. Yeah, they just had the earthquake and the
Do you think-
tsunami 3 days ago.
Do you think Pearl Harbor or Hawaii, which one is better to visit?
To visit, I never did to any of them, so and actually never did to America and all this. So I can't really tell you. I know that I don't know really much about Pearl Harbor. Hawaii, I think it's really no, I don't know much about Hawaii. Both seems to be really beautiful and exciting, but I can't advise you. I never did go there.
Well, which country do you think have the best culture?
Wow, it's hard to compare. You can't really compare cultures. Like all countries have their own culture, and all are really so much interesting, and you have so much to learn about every country's. Like because I'm French, I want to say French because I know really well all the French cultures. I know everything in detail. But I love to travel to discover cultures. I think you can't really compare them.
Sorry.
Right. For you, which one is the best culture? It's hard to tell.
I think of the culture, the diversity in the culture that has the most diversity. I think is India.
India?
They have a lot of diversity because I think their country is divided into different parts.
So many
They
parts,
even
yeah.
have a lot of language, a lot of culture, a lot of tradition, and I think generally India have the most diversity about the culture, and they have a lot of holidays and traditional.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's interesting that they seem to have so many different cultures and groups and it's really
Wait, do you know about this holiday in Italy or in France? I forgot. It's Tomato Day where people throw tomato.
tomato day. I don't know.
So I learned this in my book. It said that in a holiday, people will carry around. At midnight before the day, people will carry out the basket that have a lot of potato, and in the morning they're gonna start the holiday and start throwing tomatoes
Tomatoes
at each
where?
other.
In Italy?
Maybe
I never
know.
heard about it, but yeah, maybe. Just like so, like when I was in Bangkok, I discovered all the Songkran, like the New Year's in Thailand, where they are just playing with water on the streets. They're all the water pistol, and all the kids are showing you water in the streets. You know about it? I discovered it when I was in
the
Thailand.
whole water pistol.
Yeah, water pistol, there are bucket and everything, and they're just throwing water on everybody on the street in all Thailand during like a week. to get a new holiday I discovered when I was traveling here. Do you have any like funny tradition like this in Thailand? In Vietnam, sorry.
Our tradition,
Yeah, sorry, something like that, something that would be unusual. Or...
we do not have a lot of like I call chaos tradition, but we do have a lot of holidays. Holiday for the celebration, for the I would not call it a celebration. It's a day to remember the death of our king, of the old king. It's generations ago, so it's pretty long ago. But he did save our country by a lot, so it's very memorable. So we need to remember his death
Yes,
day.
like,
And we have the Independence Day, the day which we declare independent, and the day which our country have truly achieved freedom.
yeah.
Do you know the Geneva Convention that we signed with
Yeah,
your
yeah,
country?
yeah.
So it was 30 April, 30th of April, and we signed the Geneva Convention that day. So we mark that day as a celebration for country freedom. And we have a lot of big ceremony, and I would like to go very big. We did set the Guinness World Record for the biggest
Really?
drone concert
Oh, really? Nice.
for the 4 months ago. So we did set the new Guinness World Record for the biggest drone concert. It was the celebration for Freedom Day. So it's like like a very big day.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. And you have a lot of just holidays when you are in school? Like in France, I know that we are a country that we have a lot of just holidays. Like for example, in summer we have 2 months of full holidays, and then you have like four or 5 times a year.
2 months of
yeah.
only holiday?
Yeah, and there's some like July and August are holidays for children.
Wait, so you don't go to school?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I don't know if you have the same. I'm pretty sure you not have the same because we are, I think, one of the only countries that have so much holidays. We have really long days at school, but we have lots of holidays. So is it?
So the longest time I think the longest time I've been on a holiday is about 1 or 2 weeks at
Wow,
most.
yeah.
And the big ceremony about like Tết, you know, the Lunar New Year. The Lunar New Year. Lunar New Year celebrated in most Southeast Asia country and Asia country like China, Korea and Japan. They also celebrate, but it's Korea and Japan. They also celebrate Lunar New Year, but it's not their main New Year much. And in Southeast Asia, we have Vietnam because Lunar New Year is our main New Year's holiday. And I say we get about 2 weeks off. That's the most.
The most and like,
And we get back to study. And we do have summer holiday. Now, it separate the previous grade and the next grade.
yeah,
But
yeah,
it's
same.
only for students.
Yeah.
So
same, but
workers
it's
still
1 year,
work.
2 months. Okay. Yeah, sure. France
That's-
is the same, but yeah, this our summer holidays they are 2 months almost, but it's really a lot.
So thank you for your time for talking with me for
Very fun.
almost 25 minutes.
Really? Wow. And you have to send me your channel. Let's
Oh,
see.
your channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much for talking with me and sharing many stuff with me for
Yeah, it's
25
very
minutes. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's really fun. And give me, yeah, you have to give me your channel.
Your channel.
YouTube.
Wait, how do we code this? How do we code this? This thing? No, this thing. How do we code this?
In French it's arrobas. In English I don't remember. At, no I don't know.
Ads.
At, no? I'm not really not sure.
Here, this is my channel.
Okay, nice.
Thanks very
Yeah,
much.
you're kind of famous.
I'm a bit. Yeah, this is my previous.
Oh, it's been a long time you never posted anything.
Yeah, I've been I've been not doing this for a long time.
Yeah, that's funny. I've been waiting for this one. I have to meet my friend again. So it's really
Thank you very
fun.
much for your time.
Thank you.
Goodbye, everyone.
That's okay.